first grade, I was just barely not 5 years old. And I only had one teacher from the first grade through the 8th grade. And then I went into high school.
And where was high school?
And the high school was back there, short way. This down here in the village.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It is sad, huh?
But we do have a beautiful new library.
Okay.
But these were all houses, not houses, but stores, family-owned stores.
Right.
And all this, and this was a smoked herring business.
Yep.
McCurdy Smokehouse, and these were all.
So when you were growing up, this was a hustle bustle place.
Yes,
it was
sure
busy.
was.
People came down here. There were boats probably to get them to wherever.
In fact, even before my time, there was even boat yards. They used to build boats along here. And down here, there were factories and smokehouses, and there was a big factory where this ramp is.
Okay.
And along here, there was a big sardine factory. And that little island there is called Pope's Folly.
Pope's Folly?
Pope's Folly. I don't know the exact. And by the way, if you get a see that brick building up there?
Sure.
That's our Lubec jail.
That's the jail? Is it still the jail?
Huh?
Is it still a jail?
Well, I guess it isn't. I don't
it looks like one
for now, but it's still got the bar just the way it was.
Funny?
And that's our Lubec jail. But I tell everyone, we're so law-abiding in Lubec now, we don't have to use it. That we send everyone to Machias jail.
That's great. Now, was that lighthouse over in Campobello always there?
Yeah, as long as I can remember. That's called Mulholland's Light.
Mulholland's Light.
Mulholland's Light. And of course, years ago, all the big steamers used to come from Boston. And down where the marina is, that was the Eastern Steamship Wharf, where the big, steamers used to
Would you ever take the steamship?
Yeah, I was 9 years old. My sisters had grown and gone to Massachusetts and were working.
Yep.
So I know I was 9 years old. For summer vacation, one of them would come home on a vacation and take me back to Boston with them.
So now, was the bridge always here?
No, because when anyone wanted to go to Campobello, there used to be a car, where the marina is back there, it was a car ferry, a scow. There was a flat scow-like, and another boat would tow it across. There was a place in Campobello, and so people went back and forth. I said, now this is interesting. I graduated from high school 70 years ago.
You're giving away your age
that's
there.
way.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind giving my age at all.
70 years ago.
And so last week, another one of my classmates, who now lives in Florida, but she's up for the summer, she and her daughter and husband, bought a house on Campobello to come up summers. So my classmate, Helen, is up staying with them. So she came over and visited me for a few days, and we went and picked up another one of our classmates, Evangeline Morrison. And the three of us went to dinner this night, and then the next day the three of us got together and visited another classmate in Lubec who now she lives alone too, but her eyesight's very bad. And then we went to the nursing home and visited another classmate. all from 70 years ago.
That must have been so much fun.
Oh, it was.
Oh my gosh. And what'd you do? Just talk about the old days?
Oh, we went to school all over. What happened to this one? What do you remember this? Do you remember that? It was a lot of fun.
So now, what was this area all about when you were growing up? This area going out to the head. Was there anything out here at all?
No, just a house. They had a farm and things like that.
Oh, really?
Nothing. What he had at one time back there, the Carrion Place Cove, it's called.
Yes.
That's when the first Coast Guard station was at Carrion Place Cove in Lubec.
Okay.
And then in 1919, they built another Coast Guard station right down this road, right down there. Here I am pointing my finger.
That's all right.
But was down that road as a Coast Guard station. But the light, Potty Head Light was built in 1809 down here. So the lighthouse, and that was manned by And of course, in those days, that's when all the sailing ships were around, the schooners and sailing vessels. And why everything was here, because there were a number of shipwrecks along the shore here.
You got it. Boy, you're good at that.
Oh God, I'm clever.
Boy, you are, Edith. You're amazing. Good for you. Oh, it's warm out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, look at that water, huh?
Isn't that beautiful?
And that's Grand Manan out there, right?
Yeah, it's 21 miles long. Have you ever been over there?
No, I'm going next time.
Oh.
I'm going to do a big show over there.
Oh, that's great.
Now, you've been over quite a few times, I bet.
No, this is funny. Human nature. I've only been over there once. That was one weekend. I had a nephew in Massachusetts. That's the only weekend he could come. And my niece from Phoenix.
Yeah.
So we went, and it was foggy all the way over, all the way back. But on the other side, I knew, through the haze, that it's very pretty. A lot of islands on the other side.
I've heard.
And there's 4 nice villages.
Yeah.
And their own, they have plenty of bed and breakfast, motels, their own, they had even a landing plane for a landing strip for a single plane.
Excellent.
And their own high schools and hospitals.
Yeah.
And it's a very scenic area, pretty area.
Yeah.
You have to go, of course, to Black Sabbath to get the ferry to Grand Manan.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, those families, they tended the light. And the families lived in the house that tended the light. And even now, the Coast Guard is responsible for this is the whistle here, the foghorn, and the light, and the bulb, maintaining the lighthouse. But the visitor center, the old house, that's maintained by donations.
Get these people in the picture too.
Okay. Oh, I don't.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
Something clicked.
Probably my teeth. Thank you very much.
Either that or mine. Here I am.
How are you, ladies? A lot of visitors coming in these days?
Well, we've had
Volunteers for today.
137 and then add about 10 or 12 onto that.
Today? Well, that's a lot, isn't it?
And we have about an hour and a half to go yet.
Is that an average number for the summertime?
Well, it might be average, but it's, some days they have a lot more than that. They have as high as, last week I think someone told me they had like 240 in here one day.
We have an exhibit. We have a little, you can't go up in the light unless there's someone from the Coast Guard comes down for some reason to go up.
Yeah, right.
But we have an exhibit here of the different things around Lubec. Some of the whales are seen off there. Some of the flora and fauna.
Sure. All the different things that happen in this area.
And this is in the area, not in Lubec, but up around the Chias area, the blueberries, the wild blueberries.
Very popular.
And these are some of the sardine boats that we used to have, that brought in the fish. I took that picture. This wreck of the Lady Cobb, that shipwreck.
Yep.
That was right down where those spruce trees are, the location, right down here on the shore.
Right,
Yeah.
It was a long way out there. And you had to lay on your back.
There's another room in there that has artwork to sell.
Oh, yeah?
And also some that the school children, and that's most interesting. So you want to go see that.
Yeah. They're sold.
They're all for sale, and it gives the names.
Oh, these are done by the children?
These are children. Yeah.
Oh, these are great.
Yeah. This area along the shore or anywhere, it's a great place for me. If I have a spell, I've got the blues. Down in the doldrums, in the dumps, as they say, I can either come down here to Quoddy Head or along the shore, find a little secluded place where it's quiet, listen to the waves washing on the shore, and just watch, and it's the best therapy in the world. Look, I'll feel 100% better after I've been here for a while.